Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to easily defeat the Priestess boss in SAROS. There's a few strategies to make this fight a lot better. The weapons I'm using for this is the bifurcator crossbow, which I found to be really powerful in this fight. I also had the Illumine power weapon, which wasn't that great. I'd rather have the Prominence, as it has a fast fire rate and does a lot of damage. And you can actually stagger Priestess out of her attacks if you're using it. So for the first phase, you have to clear out the additional enemies there. For this attack, you can actually just stand in the middle of it, but one thing we got to watch out for is there's constantly going to be waves coming out, so you do have to jump quite a bit in this fight. A lot of these attacks here are relatively easy with a side dash to avoid, and typically for this fight I found side dashing was the best. Now it does do this attack here, which you can go in and use your shield to get some projectiles there, just so you can get your power weapon charged up a little bit. The Priestess clones will come back out here, and I'd recommend hard focusing on one. You can even go in for a melee attack, because that does quite a bit against them, and after that's taken care of, you'll then have this very crazy attack here. You just have to do a high jump and dash over that, which brings us to phase 2, which is a little bit harder if you don't know what you're looking to do. So you're just going to basically be just waiting for this here, because you can't do any damage, and once this appears, you're going to go over and smash it. Now don't just jump right back over here. I end up taking a little bit of damage there. What you want to do is stand on that, because it will destroy the projectiles, but we have to hit all 3 of these here in order to have the Priestess go back together and allow us to actually damage it again. So once you do that, it will be staggered a little bit, but you just have to watch out for the projectiles here. And for this fight, you want to get in a habit of kind of just hopping often, because there's going to be a lot of attacks that just, come at you from the ground there, that if you get into a flow with hopping, like you see I was kind of doing there, it lets you go into a dash pretty quickly. So that is nice, because you're going to be focusing on trying to hit the boss, as if you aim the middle of your screen at the boss, you're going to do a bit more damage, even with weapons that have an auto aim on them. So I also ran in a little bit too quickly there. Again, whenever you hit these, you want to wait at this little bell here so that the projectiles in the area are cleared out and the bosses can't hurt you. But there's going to be 3, and you got to be moving around, because they're going to spawn at different sides of the arena here, and they're all going to be attacking. So you can also do a melee attack through corrupted projectiles to absorb them without taking any corruption damage. And for that attack there, it's probably best to go for the parry, but I just went with that there. You can dodge the side of those ones really easily, and if it's a blue one like that, it's just an easy way to get a bunch of shield there. I also should have just went and used the shield on that last attack. Whenever it has the blue orbs rushing inwards, you can get a lot of shield, or a lot of power, really quickly. Third phase, same deal. We got to go smash these bells, like you should smash the subscribe button, but just continue along. You can actually make it from one of the bell platforms to the other here. And if you need to protect yourself from an attack, you can jump off the edge and then let yourself climb back up it. I found that was actually kind of useful there. And use your power weapon often. This boss has, obviously, power weapons are going to be very powerful against it, but its middle part of the chest there is the weak spot that you want to aim your middle, like your middle of your screen onto that there, because certain power weapons will actually do more damage if you aim the middle of the screen, much like weapons. Don't use your overdrive when it has the lines through its health bar, like you see at the top there, because it's invincible. I felt like an idiot when I did that, but you can use your overdrive there if you need a breath of fresh air, because it is going to be nice to be able to give yourself a bit of a pause. I was able to finish off the boss here using my power weapon. It just ended up being the thing that I needed, and that's how to destroy the Priestess boss in SAROS. If this was useful, hit the subscribe button below.